It's that time of the year again. Yes, where I will be telling you my top 10 for 2023. Oh, and I just want to thank you all for making my life fucking harder, because there were so many banging, amazing, absolutely brilliant fucking stories this year, and I swear you guys are trying to kill me off, because it took me a good hour before I could decide which ones to go on the list. Let's start at number 10, shall we? So this one is my first ever joint pick, because I couldn't pick between the two. They both had their own merits. They were both fucking brilliant. So I had to pick Dolls by Eve Elfell and Closure by CC Adams. So one for the merits of creativity, because it was absolutely creative as hell, almost like a cross between Saw and Labyrinth, with the way that it's kind of spaced out, because you had this bunch of girls that were kidnapped, forced to go into this death game to survive against a really messed up serial killer, and the other one was a woman who had had a near-death experience, come out of it with the ability to see and hear the dead. Both have a really good plot line, both have amazing characters, so yes, they stole number 10. Number 9 goes without saying, traumatised me on so many levels, and that would be Boyfriend by D.E. McCluskey, because of the sheer brutality and how it ended. I love this. It's still sitting with me as we speak. It is one of those books that hasn't left my brain, has to stay in my brain, and will not be going anywhere anytime soon. Next one, number 8, is, of course, it would be weird as fuck if I didn't have Ash Erritmore in the list, wouldn't it? Ash with Gash. Ash with Gash. Anyway, story about a man who wants to push his limits, and it feels like he pushes his limits by going off with Sylvia to be dominated, and his wife finds out, and shit just gets fucking weird from there. So obviously, yeah, Ash had to be in the list. The next one, a bit of a strange one for number 7, is a short called Scarlett by Brian Bowyer. And it's almost like the Lovely Bones kind of merged in with this story about a woman who purchases a painting that has these surreal feelings, dreams, and hears the voice of the little girl whose blood was added to the painting. It was just such an interesting and creative story, and the way that he kind of compacted all into one small short, it's fucking intense, and I just couldn't get over it. Next one on the list had to be Everytime I Die by J. Bowyer, because that book, the concept of it is just insane. He's trying his best to do what he feels is best for his wife, his kid. It was technically not his kid, but you know what I mean. He loves this woman. He feels guilty as hell that she has ended up in the situation she is. And he is constantly living this nightmare where he has to do some very questionable things in order to keep the life that he has been regifted. And obviously I love me a good demon. So this one had to be number 6. Number 5, Stephen Cooper. Now, bearing in mind, like, his collection of Terrifying Children was going to be on the list. However, Addicted to Vengeance, now that one took the ball for me, because I am still angry at the character for his motivations and what happened later on in the story regarding his family. If you do not know what I'm talking about, I seriously think you should see the review and how miffed I got, because to get me that angry about a character, like, it takes a lot for something to sit in your brain for so long as well, and it's never left. And like the detail, the background, the story, the actual character development is just on point. That is number 5. Now, I'm going to be really sneaky and say to you, for part 2, I will tell you my choice for 4, 3, 2, and then number 1, sheerly on merit, storytelling, and just creative, balls to the wall awesomeness. That particular book will be getting a review of its very own. For the new year, I want you guys to check out the books mentioned, but I also want you to stay tuned.